Southern Presidency or regional system of government. I repeat, Southern Presidency or regional system of government. If the North doesn't want the South to complete their 8 years, we will push for a regional system of government. And we have what it takes to do that. We have what it takes to make sure that we restructure and push for a regional system of government. I kukuma trust President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We know that Northerners are the ones that are in the coalition. Now, them full coalition, especially those that are Buhari boys, those that work for the APC, they are the ones in the coalition. Since they don't want to adopt P2B as their presidential candidate, then it is between North and South. The battle begins. Everybody will flex their muscles during the elections. We would know who is more between the North and Southern Nigeria, who has the capacity to play politics in this 21st century between the Northern and Southern Nigeria. I repeat, Southern Presidency will complete 8 years. If they don't want Southern Presidency to complete their 8 years, then it is a regional system of government. I don't care. I don't care whether it is Obi or Tinubu who becomes the president. But the point here is that I ask myself this question. What do I gain from a Southern Presidency? Normally, we don't have anything tangible to gain from this current system we have in Nigeria. Let's look at it from this angle. Under Buhari, Northerners kept quiet. Buhari did all he did. This nepotism, Buhari took it to another level. They kept quiet, they didn't say anything. The Igbos and some South people, they were hitting Buhari, attacking him. This thing you are doing is wrong. The Yorubas, the Southwest, politicians, they kept quiet. The influencers that have come out today have started defending Tinubu, they kept quiet. Northerners said, protest is haram. Go back again. Jonathan finished, helped Yar'Adua finish his 2 years. After Yar'Adua passed away, Jonathan did another 4 years. Now, the reasons why Atiku, Buhari, El-Rufai and co. sabotage Jonathan is because of he's a Southerner sentiment. That is why the same Atiku you see today, that Atiku you see, that is in the coalition, the same El-Rufai you see today, that is in the coalition, the same Buhari and his boys that are in the coalition today, they fought against Jonathan because he was a Southern president. Jonathan, they told Jonathan, you have done 6 years. The argument was that, no, that one is for Yar'Adua now. That one belongs to Yar'Adua. I have done 4 years. As a Southern presidency, a Southern president, I did 4 years. I can still do another 4 years. Northerners said no. All hell loose. They were everywhere. Tinubu saw that vigor in them. Tinubu saw that thing in them. That's why they had to form an alliance and allow them to rule for 8 years. Tinubu saw the desperation in Buhari and co, El-Rufai and the Northerners. Because of they told Jonathan, do not run again. You're a Southern person. You did 6 years. If you look at the calculation, they tell you that Obasanjo did 8 years. Jonathan did 6 years. That is 14 years. They will tell you that Yar'Adua did 2 years. Buhari did how many years? Buhari did what? 8 years. That's 10 years. 10 and 16. They will tell you that no, it is Northerners. That's why I'm saying either Southern Presidency 2027 or nothing. Everybody is going to go back to their father's house. I see the desperation in the eyes of a Tinubu, and we will take advantage of the desperation. You people don't know Tinubu. When I say Tinubu, even the people supporting Tinubu as a Yoruba person, let me tell you, Tinubu does not even send you as a Yoruba person. Put that aside. He's using the Yorubas to do what he needs to do. He doesn't send you. But this is not a sort of a thing. It's a reality. Since they could not allow P2B or support the P2B to even do 4 years, I don't know whether it's Igbo or not Igbo. That one does not concern me. Southerner is a Southerner. If you like, let it be Orji's or Kalu that they present. They must present a Southerner. Because I know of a sure that the Northerners are the ones that have started all these shenanigans in Nigeria. If it were the Northerners, they would never agree. They would never agree. As an Igbo person in Southern Nigeria or Southern Presidency, I know I did not gain. In fact, an average Igbo man will tell you that he is not intentional about Nigeria. He is intentional about restructuring. So what I look at from the Southern Presidency is how they will be able to restructure Nigeria. And you will see that it is the Northern pressure that will make Southerners want to restructure. The Northern pressure will make Southerners want to restructure. So all these elements, Atiku, El-Rufai, and Buhari, we knew what people did during Jonathan. We knew how you wanted to, you frustrated, not even wanted, how you frustrated Jonathan. So we are standing today and say, P2B, if let him run with the Labour Party. Let him run. If the coalition doesn't want P2B, if they like, let them gather themselves. Somebody says the big guys in Nigeria have joined the coalition. Then we'll see. We'll see how this will run. An average Igbo man will tell you that instead of Atiku, this is the mindset of an Igbo man in Nigeria. An Igbo man knows that he is being sabotaged. An Igbo man knows that there is a denigration of his tribe. For instance, if I wear my Ishagu, I have Ishagu, I have the Hausa cap, I have the Yoruba cap. If I wear my Ishagu on the streets of Lagos, people will be looking at you like, who is this guy? What is this guy doing? Biafra, IPOB. You see the mindset of in Southern Nigeria. But if I wear this, nobody says anything. If I wear the Yoruba one, nobody says anything. The Igbo man knows that he doesn't have a future in Nigeria. That's why nothing concerning. And if you look at it critically, Igbo politicians first had an alliance with Northerners. The same Northerners killed Biafrans. Now the same Northerners under a Buhari carried out Operation Tiger Dance, Operation Crocodile Smile on Igbo people. Despite the fact that they had to align together for a very, politicians are not the Igbo people. Politicians had to align together for a very long time. With the alliance and support, still, they never respected. You see, this Fulani control Northern Nigeria, that is what I'm afraid of. If it were to be a Northern Nigeria that is dominated by the Hausas, the real Hausas, the Middle Belt and other people, then me, I prefer the Igbos aligning with the North. But you see that Fulani element, look at them. Just look at the element. Look at the coalition and look at the people involved in the coalition. You see Atiku, El-Rufai, Malami, Burutai, and Lawan. You see them. Fulani blood system. Now then join coalition. All these people were APC. They are APC. Because they have been sidelined. They are APC, they are CPC. Because they have been sidelined. Buhari was a weak and unintelligent politician. That is why you see Bola Tinubu was able to win his way amongst all these wolves and whatever you call themselves. If not for the manipulative nature of Bola Tinubu, he wanted to use SDP now. If they had not given him the ticket in APC, he would have used SDP. We have run under SDP. Yes, he said it at the time he wanted to give up. But if not for his conny, I don't call that intelligence. That is smartness. Smartness is different from intelligence. These same guys that are in the coalition now, they will have nailed him with Amici and Co. They are angry that, I don't know why they're angry. Under Buhari spent 8 years. Nobody said PIM amongst, nobody said PIM among, nobody is saying PIM among these people. Nobody is doing this and that. Eye service, they're doing eye service. Hypocrisy up and down. But now it's a Southern Presidency and everybody don't wake up. My brother, is either it is Southern Presidency or regional system. I support Tinubu. Whichever way you want to take, make sure if they want to stop him, let him put everybody in their region. Now, they not think they have the clout. They not think they have the numbers. They not think they have the politics. They not think that they can play the game. The game is set. The game is set. whatever that is done in Southern Presidency, whether it's P2B, P2B had the capacity to win under Labour Party if the right things are done. These guys, you see, all of them, they are birds of the same feather, or of a feather. Same fellows, the same thing. I've said it, point them out now. Who are they? Look at them critically from left, right, center. This one are Atiku, former APC person. This one are Erufai, former APC person. This one are Malami, former APC person. This one are Amechi, former APC person. This one are Buritai, former APC person. This one are Lawan, former APC person. All of them are pandering to the Fulani hegemony. If it were a northern Nigeria that is headed by the Hausas, real Hausas, we Igbos will be willing to align. But that's that element of Fulani in it. Not that we don't know what we're doing. We know that the Southwest, they are taking advantage of the animosity the Igbos has for the Fulani political class. They are taking advantage of that, enriching themselves, we know. But we know that the sacrifice we are making, one day will yield results, and it will be before our eyes. It will get to a point we have to do some things that are critical. A point is coming. A point is coming. Now, this is very important. Now, we know now it is South and North. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we know his capacity, his competence, what he can do. He only can play politics. He cannot bring governance to the people. So the reason why we say this man do this and that, we know what we are doing. If he cannot do it at the end of the day, it is the loss of the region that produced the president. If he is not able to restructure Nigeria, I told you that this Fulani, they are not playing. I told you they are not playing. You think they are playing. If he's not able to restructure Nigeria, see, they are showing their color too early. Sometimes, I don't know whether people think, oh, these people that are in the coalition are former APC members. CPC, look at them. CPC, look at them. Buhari will just sit down and say, a typical Fulani and a typical Muslim will lie before an unbeliever. Yes, if it involves an unbeliever, they are permitted to lie. So I don't trust any of them. They had the opportunity to be in power. Now then start problem. Now then start problem 2015. You see how they were threatening Jonathan. You were threatening. The more reasons why, even looking at it, I know that the only thing that can beat Tinubu, telling you, the coalition that can beat Tinubu is, the presidency that can beat Tinubu is a Jonathan. Telling you. And the Buhari. You see, Buhari will not openly come and push against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If Buhari speaks against, okay, let us, because normally the Fulani, their own way, they will do underground. With another tribe does the same thing. You know the tribe, two of them. They will do and back. With the draft for back. They will not come out openly because they know it's politics. They don't want to open their cover. They don't want you to catch them. But it is clear that the Buhari is supporting the coalition. It is clear. You are threatening Jonathan. Bamboos will be soaked in blood. Erufai said this. Atiku, all of them speak their language. Atiku enter PDP, scattered PDP, jump off of PDP, carry people, enter APC. These three elements, now they come together. Now one they tell us, say, Atiku, there's hardship, not for Buhari time. What did you people say? Is that not hypocrisy? What did you people say? See, I'm speaking as, not as an Igbo man at this point in time. Nigeria will not work for an Igbo man. The only thing we can push for is restructuring. That's the only thing that will work. Whereby we have control of how to pilot our destiny. If Nigeria is going to ever work, see, at the end of the day, even an average Igbo man doesn't want, a typical Igbo man doesn't want presidency, P2B presidency. They want a Biafra. Someone will ask me the question, when I stand one place now, don't you know that there are options? The Igbos, what do they want? Some people will be asking the question. I know that those people are not intelligent. Those people, they are slow. They are not thinking. What does Igbo want? Don't you have options? If option A does not work, option B have to work. The Igbo really wants Biafra. They know that Nigeria will not give them Biafra because the politicians themselves, the lagis, the things that are benefiting from Nigeria as a country, will not want to make them say anything about giving you Biafra. They will never. But however, let the country enter into chaos. However, misunderstanding amongst tribes, because this union is built on hatred. All of them are strange bedfellows. Let them fight until somebody takes the decision of restructuring the country. Restructuring has already started. Look at Southeast today. Look at two governors. They are trying to compete. Enugu State Governor and Abia State Governor. The orientation now is there. A big thank you to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for enlightening the minds of young people, of Africans. The orientation now is there for people to start working on themselves, working on their people, working on the culture, the heritage, and the history of a people. Very much important. If all these are erased, you have no identity. If you have no identity, you are nobody. You don't have an identity, you are nobody now. What's your name? I don't have a name. You are nobody. So you see what is happening in Southeast. People, leaders will get sense, don't they enter? Even though I see a Peter Mba as somebody who get colos, who they stick to colos. Forget Boy State Governor, forget Soludo, forget Imo State Governor. Imo State Governor, he did do one or two things, but he has an internal debt to pay Igbo people. An eternal debt he will pay Igbo people. He and those that will come from his offspring, he has an eternal debt to pay Igbo people. But as it is, everybody is conscious in southern Nigeria that they need restructuring. But northern Nigeria, they don't want anything here restructuring, you know. Remember, when APC do their campaign, they started with restructuring Nigeria. Buhari started on the mandate. They lie. Buhari lie. A Muslim, he was lying to Nigerians. We will give you 1,000 jobs. $1 will be $1. This will be this. Her propaganda. Shebi Erufai exposed Bola Tinubu and co. Said this is what we did. Fayemi also said the same thing. This is what we did. They lied, they piloted. If you see me saying that APC cannot give anything to Nigerians, it's because of those things. Though. The foundation they set cannot help them do anything for Nigerians. Hey, lie, this, that. Lai Mohammed was there to help them propagate it and do a lot of things. Now, Tinubu, 2 years. I will never support APC. I will never support Tinubu. When it comes to good governance, see, if you are using emotions to follow all these things, you just kill yourself. When it comes to good governance, I will never support Tinubu. God uses mad people. God uses an unbeliever. Does not mean that the unbeliever is his own child. God uses an unbeliever. Does not mean that unbeliever is his own child. He knows that your unbeliever doesn't have the capacity or what it takes, or is not qualified to enter his kingdom. He knows. They use them. They can be useful for that work. So a Tinubu is useful for me personally, for restructuring. A Tinubu is useful. Let these guys go and find something to do. Wait for 2031. Then 2031, you will see another game. Because it seems Northerners, Southerners have been behaving like Swagbe before Northerners. Tinubu don't come open everybody's eyes. They tell you. He come, he put Wike, put Akpabio, put Bejabia Mila. Everybody, Oloye there. Everybody there. Southerners there, they control everything. You carry madmen full everywhere, they control everything. Then you carry person we go dish, Erufai the dish where go chop. Wait, if you drink water, the food no go digest. You about to do the dish for Northerners. So when it gets to 2031, then another system of politics is going to come in place. But let's wait to that. It seems the battle is set for politicking. We have a census coming, we know. This NIN, when they register, and when during elections, we know what it's going to do. See, nobody's going to reveal anything to you. 2027 elections, my brother, restructuring is the goal. Look at it critically. Restructuring is the goal. Look at it. Open your eyes and look at it. Restructuring is the goal. If you cannot see it, forget about it. If you don't get it, forget about it. But what we are saying now is that we now know where the coalition is heading to. They are heading to making Atiku by force. We believe in Atiku, this and that. Atiku is a detribalized Nigerian. We know, we understand he's a detribalized Nigerian. But when he had to do with the brother that was killed by those mob, he put out a tweet. A detribalized Nigerian. He said, this guy, he's a detribalized. 9 people, 9 threat till him, may remove him. He remove him. So someone that will not pander to Usman Danfodio, are you telling me that an Atiku will not pander to Usman Danfodio? My brother. The battle is set to, may God help Nigerians. Just that, what I pity Nigerians is that governance has stopped so far. Nothing like governance anymore. Everybody is playing politics. From now on, everybody will be dropping it left, right, center. Everybody will collect at the end of the day. But for your information, mark it down. Mark it down for information. Mark it down. Any urge to resist a Southern presidency will lead to a release of some elements into the system that will push the system, rework and reconfigure the system for regionalism. Watch any attempt to sabotage Southern presidency. Somebody say I'm campaigning for Tinubu. Let it be unto you as you think. You understand? I've told you the clear thing. Tinubu cannot give you good governance. So why would I campaign for him? We are saying restructuring. We are restructuring. Nothing. Anybody that comes there is just recycling the whole thing. The system is bad. We need to restructure. May God help Nigerians.